Happy Beans, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you 10 things every cake decorator can't be without. So first on my list are some basic cake decorating tools. You're going to need these if you're working with fondant, if you're doing fondant modelling, or even if you're just going to be fixing up some mistakes on your cakes. I'm going to put a link in the description below for everything that I've talked about in this video if you're wanting to get some of these items yourself, or you maybe want to get somebody else some wee items as a gift. Another thing that you're going to need is a non-stick rolling pin and a non-stick board. So these three basics are a must. Next is something that I've only recently discovered myself, which is acrylic boards. These are amazing if you're frosting, if you're using buttercream or ganache. These bad boys are great for giving you straight edges, and they just make the whole smoothing and frosting thing or ganaching so much easier. So how these work are you put one in the bottom, you put your cake in the middle, you put a layer of frosting or ganache on top, and then you pop this bad boy on top, and then you frost around the edges, and provided that you've got these straight, you're going to get really nice, neat, smooth edges. It's so simple and makes frosting and smoothing so much easier. Another must-have item of mine is a cake turntable. So it just means whenever you're frosting or decorating your cake, instead of having to move the cake around, this turns. So this is another must item. So if you're wanting to treat yourself or you're wanting to buy somebody special something really nice, a couple of years ago my husband bought me a cake airbrush, and it is amazing. I love it. It's really good. An airbrush just gives such an amazing finish to your cakes that you can't really get with anything else. It's a wee bit messy, so I do have a tent that is, I think it's maybe for fake tanning, that I put my cake on a stand inside the tent, an airbrush, and that way the paint doesn't go everywhere. But an airbrush is just amazing and so much fun. Another item that I swear by is a steamer. Now this is just a garment steamer for steaming clothes, but whenever you finish your cake, you'll maybe find that you've got some wee spots of corn flour, or there's just some parts that aren't perfectly neat or vibrant. If you use the steamer, once your cakes are completely finished and decorated, just go over it with a layer of steam. It just gives such a lovely finish, and it almost seals your cake as well. Sometimes what I do with the steamer is, if I'm wanting to stick decorations on the cake, I'll blast the cake with the steamer so it's really moist, and instead of me having to use royal icing or edible glue on the back of the decoration, they'll just stick straight onto the cake. Another must-have item, which I can't show you because I'm recording on it, is a good camera. So there's no point putting hours upon hours into a cake and then taking a really bad photo. And iPhones and stuff have come a long way, but you just can't beat a really good camera. I'm going to put some recommendations down below. And while we're speaking of cake photography, another thing that I swear by when it comes to taking photos of your cakes are good lighting. A lot of the time, if you're like me, you'll be finishing your cake up maybe at 2 or 3 in the morning, and then the next morning you're rushing out the door with it, and the lighting first thing in the morning maybe is really dull, and last thing at night it's dark, and you'll get a really grainy, horrible picture of your cake. This used to drive me crazy because I would have spent so much time on my cakes, and then I would have got a really grainy image to show for it. So a few years ago I had a look online and I bought some studio lights. Now that sounds really fancy, and believe me, I'm not fancy, but they're just daylight lights that create an illusion of daylight. So when you're taking a photograph of your cake, you might as well have perfect daylight lighting. You can also buy a lighting tent which you put your cake inside it, and there's 2 smaller lights which you can point at your cake, and these are so cheap. They're not expensive at all, especially if you're doing this as a business. I've said before that I sell my cake toppers online, and if you are a business, you really need a good photograph. So good camera and good lighting are going to do wonders for your cakes. So the last thing on my list of things that cake decorators must have is something I don't even have yet. Hint Stevie. It's one of these scraper things. You've probably seen them online, and they're like an L shape. You place them against your cake and you turn your cake, and not only does it smooth the sides of your cake, but it smooths the top as well, and it appears to give really straight edges. I'll link it down below for you to see. But if you have one of these and you've tried it, let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Hope you enjoyed this video. If I've missed anything out, or there's anything in particular that you can't live without and that you think I need, put it in the comments below. So until next time, I'm Amanda, and this is Happy Bee Cakes. Bye!